Well, my journey at LEF started first hearing about the ECA program. I'd always been kind of that person who loved children, who kind of had this connection with people that I met with other people's children. It was when I got into that program that I realized through placements, through my connections with people, that I was like, yes, this is what I want to do. And so I ended up in a split shift, full-time position. My coworkers were great. In all of the 8 years there, I never once kind of dreaded going in, despite having a full day split shift. So I really was grateful that that was my kind of first full-time experience.
A friend of my wife's, she just kept telling me I have to check this place out. She kept telling me how great the organization was. And it took about 2 or 3 years of her telling me how great a place it was to work for me to say, you know what, like, she's been really on this. Let me go ahead and check it out. And I have no regrets. I think the thing that impacted me the most was just seeing how many, and I use the term vets, there were just people who literally had been with LEF for decades. I think that was really something that left an impression on me to say, okay, like, this is a place that I can be long term, because the people that are here have been here for a long time.
30 years, 25. For me, it's getting close to 20 years I've been with LEF. So it's definitely a culture of, I think, of family, of community.
One of the most favorite thing about my job is working and developing relationships with the children and their families, and being able to be creative in terms of the activities and program plan that we do. You can tell the type of positive impact that you have on the children and their families. It's very relationship oriented.
I used to be out playing hockey and being like their goalie. They'd always want me to go and goal for them. And so there's oftentimes some of the people could mind be like, who's out here supervising? And it's like, oh, here, like I'm in goal helping out. So for me, the memories are, I think, the relationships that I built with these children.
I have worked in childcare for about 7 years, and the Learning Enrichment Foundation has by far been one of my favorite places to work. I can come in and be able to communicate whatever is going on at work, feeling comfortable doing so, which is very important. LEF really has shown themselves to always be striving to become better in terms of working with kids, as well as understanding their staff as well.
They're big. LEF is really big, but it's really small. In that, I was kind of blown away when I came onto the team to see like how many centers we have, and how many staff there are across the board, and how many families and communities that we're serving. That being said, people will know your name. Like, you don't feel lost in the bigness. Like, it definitely has a warm feel to it as an organization. You get to know people, and you get to have, great relational experiences. But then you're also in an organization that's big enough so that there's room for growth, and it's big enough that they can manage and curate and create opportunities for professional development.
Yeah, I guess it's just, I think that's it. Just knowing that LEF, I can't say enough about it, that they really have been outstanding.